Akwa Ibom Progressive Congress APC elects new officers. INEC holds 3-day technical workshop to review guidelines for political parties ahead of 2027 elections. Plus, National Orientation Agency NOAA leads campaign to enforce ban on sachet alcoholic drinks. Hello there, good evening, and many thanks for joining us on the news at 7. I am Kelvin Samuel with details of the headlines and other stories. And please note that this broadcast will reach you live from the studios of the NTA Channel 12 for you, True Star Time Channel 103, and all the social media handles of the NTOU, both on Facebook and the YouTube. Do well to like and follow our pages for regular updates. Members of the All Progressives Congress APC are urged to remain resilient and commit themselves to the party's ideology ahead of the 2027 general elections. President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio, said this at the end of the party's congress in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Clement Barakwe has the details.
Members of the APC Akwa Ibom State chapter from the 31 local government areas converged on Uyo Township Stadium to elect members of a new state working committee. Mr. Stephen Tugekpo was re-elected state chairman of the party following a consensus agreement by party leaders. President of the Senate, Senator Godswill Akpabio, while acknowledging the peaceful conduct of the Congress, urged party faithful across the federation to remain resilient and commit themselves to the party's ideology.
I give glory to God for the peace in Akwa Ibom State. Let me tell you that even World Congress, some states, some people lost their lives in some states. Even the local government Congress, some people lost their lives in some states.
Governor Umoino said the outcome of the Congress reflects core democratic values which the APC is committed to uphold.
This party today is one united party without any segregation, and there is no aborigine or newcomer.
The State Congress was conducted by the National Congress Committee led by Austin Baku. Oaths of allegiance and office were later administered on the new State Working Committee members. Clement Barakwe, NTA News.
Still on politics, with the recent passage of the Electoral Act 2026, the Independent National Electoral Commission is marching words with action to bridge gaps which may exist in its regulations and guidelines for political parties. To this end, Chairman Independent National Electoral Commission, Professor Joash Amupitan, says the technical review of such guidelines has become necessary to sensitize party operations ahead of the 2027 elections. More about that will tell us more.
It is a convergence of the top echelon of Nigeria's electoral umpire, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, led by its chairman, Professor Joash Amupitan. Revision of INEC's regulations and guidelines for political parties 2022 edition, entrenching internal democracy while also boosting the confidence of the electorate through a transparent process are focal areas of this 3-day technical workshop holding in Ikorekbene, Akwa Ibom State. This gathering also seeks to explore best practices from national and international contexts that can enhance the efficacy of the electoral process, build trust, and reduce voter apathy.
We have a responsibility to ensure that there's aggressive voters' education so that we'll sensitize our citizens of the need first to believe in the process, to trust what we are doing, and also to come out and exercise their franchise.
The document regulates the registration, statutory compliance, administration, conduct, as well as monitoring of political parties and all their activities.
Resident Electoral Commissioner of Akwa Ibom State, Mr. Obo Efa, says with the revision of the guidelines, there would be remarkable improvement in the 2027 general elections, as INEC is determined to enhance participation on a level playing field. Other stakeholders say the task is to ensure that political parties evolve from mere election vehicles into enduring democratic institutions.
The guidelines will lead to our relationship with the political parties, how we supervise what they are doing. We have to look at what the Electoral Act says about the conduct of the political parties, the conduct of the party primaries ahead of the election, and then also we'll also have the time for them to submit their candidates for the election. So this is just part of the planning for the 2027 general elections and any other elections.
Let these guidelines be the vanguard of a new era where political parties are defined by their internal democracy and their commitment to the Nigerian people.
The Independent National Electoral Commission says the 2026 guidelines will introduce benchmarks for membership documentation, financial transparency, and the inclusion of women, youth, and persons with disabilities. In Ikorekbene, Umo Basedate, NTA News.
Meanwhile, the chairman, Zenith Labour Party, Blessing Umo, has been elected state chairman, Inter-Party Advisory Council, IPAC, Akwa Ibom State Council. Comrade Blessing Umo was returned unopposed for a second term of 2 years. Nseka Okun will tell us more.
From the 19 political parties converged on the state INEC headquarters, Uyo, to elect new executive officers that will pilot the affairs of IPAC for the period of 2 years. The event commences with accreditation of members. National Publicity Secretary of IPAC, Comrade Ebola Martins, charges the newly elected executive officers to be proactive and constructive in criticism. He describes the peaceful conduct of the election in the state as a model for others. State Resident Electoral Commissioner Mr. Ebo Efanga, represented by the head of Department of Election and Party Monitoring, Mrs. Vivian Oladipo, encourages the newly elected executive officers to continue to partner INEC and maintain peace among others.
The process was seamless. All the delegates representing different political parties were coordinated, and the election was peaceful. Everyone exercised their franchise.
IPAC normally works with INEC for us to have enthroned democracy in Nigeria.
The newly elected state chairman, Comrade Blessing Umo, commends members for the peaceful conduct of the election with a promise to carry everyone along while promoting credible, free and fair general elections come 2027.
It is our mandate and our to educate the people of Akwa Ibom more. Most importantly, going to the grassroots level for them to go out and get their voters card is very, very important. We need to create that awareness.
Some members comment on the outcome of the election.
So I believe IPAC going forward will do better and will make sure that all political parties are fully given their right to be part and parcel of the next election.
It has been very peaceful, orderly, and very transparent. Describe it as one of the best IPAC elections that I've ever had in Akwa Ibom State.
Other newly elected officers are William Odiong, Deputy Chairman, Udwak Eshet, Secretary, Christy Ben, Deputy Secretary, Lincoln Charles, Financial Secretary, and Akaninyene Penyo, Treasurer. Others are Akaninyene Oba, Legal Advisor, Inemesit Akpan, Publicity Secretary, and Justice Ekong, Organizing Secretary. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
We'll pause here to take a few commercial break.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy. from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Reagan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Reagan Stones, reliable and trusted. Reagan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Units L, with Housing Estate, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying tuned. Now to the rest of our stories. Universal Basic Education Commission is strategizing for effective and quality basic education and improvement of students' learning outcome. The 3-day engagement, which has participants drawn from the South and Southeast, is holding in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Uforetuk was there.
Gathered here are Commissioners of Education, Executive Chairman of the State Universal Basic Education Boards, heads of key implementing departments for the Hope Education and Hope Governance Program, a federal government initiative aimed at delivering quality basic education. The Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, Dr. Aisha Gaba, represented by the Deputy Secretary, Mr. Razak Akinyemi, says the program is designed to improve quality and increase access to basic education in the country.
Hope Edu is our turning point, but the success hinges on our transparency, accountability, and collaboration are all due to foster multi-stakeholder partnership, engage local governments, civil societies, parents, and private sectors alike. Let us commit to rigorous monitoring using the digital dashboard we roll out to track every naira and every milestone.
For the National Coordinator, Hope Education and Hope Governance, Dr. Laye Olatawa, the initiative is designed to complement government efforts, urging the state government to key into the opportunity in order to give the most vulnerable children access to quality education.
And the way this program has been designed, it's really been designed to really touch on pain points, so improving access to education for the most vulnerable. Nigeria boasts of a very high out-of-school children number, although currently at the federal level there are significant efforts that are currently underway, mapping these children and interventions to reduce the number. But then at the same time as well, this program is also focused on strengthening governance and management and improving the quality of education service delivery.
Akwa Ibom State Commissioner for Education, Professor Ubong Omo, notes that the program aligns seamlessly with the President's renewed Hope agenda, as well as the Arise agenda, which targets educational advancement.
Primary 1 or even below to encourage up till what we have in JSS 3 and looking at students from their age demography to be able to give them what it takes to have access to qualitative education in a very secure environment. So every state domiciles this and will become part of a subnational stronghold to make sure that this is achievable.
The federal government believes that effective implementation of the initiative will transform basic education and ignite a movement that will echo through classrooms, communities, and generations to come. In Uyo, Ufuro Etuk, NTA News.
Meanwhile, behaviors that violate regulations and betray our trainings are totally unacceptable in the Corps and must be met with utmost sanctions. Corps Marshal Federal Road Safety Corps Shehu Mohammed was speaking during an indoor workshop organized to instill discipline in personnel held at the command headquarters. Uyo, the report.
This workshop, which is an initiative of the Corps Marshal, is to regularly update personnel on the do's and don'ts of the Corps and ensuring they maintain the established code of conduct. Corps Marshal, represented by the Corps Budget Officer Godi Awurawo, notes that extortions, harassment and abuse of authority are not only illegal but a direct betrayal of the oath of office. He charges personnel to stay out of attitude capable of staining the Corps, assuring that those who perform outstandingly will be handsomely rewarded.
Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is protection. It protects our reputation, our career, the Corps, and ultimately the life of Nigerians who depend on us daily. Professionalism, therefore, is not optional in the Corps. It is mandatory.
Earlier, in his speech, the Sector Commander, Federal Road Safety Corps, Akwa Ibom State Command, Francis Ajata, says that the workshop is to help improve the image of the Corps and restore the people's trust in its activities.
If care is not taken, all the achievements that have been and the successes that the Corps has achieved all these years. Just like the saying, we always say that it takes the action of one stupid man to destroy a nation that has been built for years. So we must be conscious of our actions while we are on patrol.
The workshop featured breakout sessions where critical issues were discussed. In Uyo,
we'll pause for another commercial break. News returns shortly. Don't go away.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
We thank thee each morning for a new...
In total submission to the will of God Almighty, the family of late Mr.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efamosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efamosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, choice, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back now to the rest of our stories. The National Orientation Agency, NOAA, has taken the lead in sweeping nationwide campaign to enforce the federal government's ban on sachet alcoholic drinks and alcoholic packaged in PET or glass bottles below 200 milliliters, declaring the move a decisive step to safeguard Nigerian children and vulnerable populations. Flagging off the joint campaign at the NOAA headquarters in Abuja, the Director General of NOAA, Larry Issa O'Neill, described the enforcement as a long-considered public health intervention rather than a sudden policy shift. He notes that government had spent 8 years engaging manufacturers and stakeholders with understanding, cooperation, and encouragement to adjust practices deemed harmful to national well-being. Speaking at the briefing, the Director General of NAFDAC, Mojisola Christiana Adeyeye, cited findings from the 2021 National Survey on Underage Drinking, which revealed that 54.3% of minors and underage persons purchase alcohol themselves, with nearly half accessing it through sachet packs and small PET bottles. The joint initiative aligns with recent registration resolutions urging strict enforcement of ban and intensified public sensitization on the dangers of underage alcohol consumption. As part of measures to promote excellence and ensure quality education and all-round learning by its pupil, the management of Pan Grace International School has organized an excursion to Nigerian Television Authority NTA Channel 12 Uyo. Ndiveke Morin report that the aim of the visit was to educate the pupil of the school on the activities of television station. The report.
Receiving the pupils of Pan Grace International School, the Assistant Manager Administration, NTA Uyo, Mr. Mfono Moffat, admonished the pupils to stay focused on their academics. He briefed them on the workings of different departments in the station.
You get to hear the audio, that is the sounds coming from the radio only. You will not see the person casting the news or the person singing to the musical. Whereas from the television, you will get to hear the audio as well as the visuals. That makes the difference. That makes it more interesting and attractive.
The pupils were taken around the various departments in the station, including the master control room and the news studio. Staff and some pupils of the school expresses delight over the experience and commend the management of NTA Uyo for the warm reception and the opportunity to learn outside the classroom.
I'm happy to be here because I've learned so many things about the NTA's office. I've also learned that NTA are not only in Akwa Ibom only, and they are also in different states such like Abuja. NTA should keep on transmitting information and also make a convenient place for students to come and learn more things about the studio. Learn so many things about the network and the electronic devices of their office in their NTA studio.
We want to say thank you for opening the room for us to come and see things. Some of the pupils did not know things that have been going on. Maybe they've been seeing it on TV but did not know how it's been transmitted. But we are glad NTA gave us this platform, and we say keep up the good work.
They have seen the UPS, they have seen the monitor, the keyboard, and even the screens that displays everything. So I really want to say thank you, and I encourage the NTA to do more because it helps us to know what is happening in our country.
Pan Grace International School, located at 14 Ifai Koropun Road, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, is known for breeding great minds and promoting academic excellence at its peak. In Uyo, Ndifrek Morin, NTA News.
That brings us to the end of the English segment of the news for tonight. I remain Kelvin Samuel, wishing you and yours all the best. Cambro kara APC ke kwa Ibom State eme ufambon senate kamutum. Ufautum aine ke tum pembo senita di ben dam duamba nutum bro kara ke den gira bet uba umara wiswa 2027. Ufautum National Orientation Agency erosong ke di kan bo ke tre adidang tu ukara nama u ke mefok. Bon Cambro kara APC mika kwa Ibom State ado seke na itemebo ya mo krebo kimi songra ya muburon bon Cambro kara do nyo benire bet mboba umaga kiswa 2027 ado dai wuru famba Senate Goswila Pabio kana itememi kilta mbuba eke tumomi ku yo kwa Ibom State.
Bon Cambro kara APC ke menko ka edmeru kereba kestiremi ema ibo ke wan break ba wiyo adimak ufambon ana ateka mutum estate ema itememek Stephen Turukbo ateti urukbo koro akene na afrewo ekenye maibo yanya temaka adai urufombe Senate Senator Goswila Pabio ama atangabo etumbo bado ke mememe musong anyo ono buno witemebo yak afin bon Cambro kara ado enampo ekene mubonompo Cambro kara APC adai wuru kara stedemi etu moino ama tabo ki borom bubado awot men wondam po kaba Cambro kara APC bonam yaidio kedo Austin Bako ado wo akarta mbono committee eketu mombado song emayong endam bono mekedo wong tongtu Wisdom Jacob
cái nào cái nào nhưng mà cái nụ tầm ở nụ bầu mà rồi kỳ soát 2026 u phô tụm INEC năm xem mọi cái tăng cái đi cần bờ cái năm đua ở đi ngang mà Cambro kara kirin cô ta tao mi ti u ro ko phô tụm INEC kirin nhân ở tay phyok jo ash ami potang ata bo cái đua mi năm mà mi ở đua ta ban bo sia đua ya man men Cambro kara cái inimbuba u mà rồi kỳ soát 2027
Amia kedom bono menta ka fang dutum umagawu dina ti woro pokon Cambro kara aile kidnyen atai fyorjo ash ami potan akedo rosong bono senitami eketu mogi korek bena ado diben duo dutum no bonom kwa ufogutum ainek bari tumbo magawu kusung afan bono ayem ko ya enang amem ko ya asang ageten na enanga mpo kemme iden fen adi wama ritumbo ba umagawu ken nenne no song adai wuru fautum INEC mika kwa Ibom State etebo ifanga atabo kese namado aya wama etieti ini mbu ba umagawu akiswa 2027 bun fena itangaibu ken nutum ami aya wam men Cambro kara adi kenen wana yo ken menutum umagawu adi song ida ufautum INEC etangaibu ken nutumomi aya don afrawu ke mention sit bare okoriban mewat yembun owo sinengando kiden Wisdom Jacob kombok
Okang in body trend bok mu bro yo mi ru tutun kan ka du ba sen pon ri temaki ko frefen member mi tonyan tu twinero seria